The United States has formally notified South Korea that it wants to begin the negotiating process to revise their bilateral free trade agreement. Washington trade officials may have bowed to pressure from President Trump, who has called for either a revision or a complete termination of the FTA, which he has described it as a horrible deal. Yoo Jun-hee reports.
U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer sent a letter on Wednesday to Seoul's Trade Minister Ju Hyung-hwan asking to convene the Joint Committee of the South Korea-U.S. FTA. Lighthizer proposed that the meeting take place in Washington next month to discuss the removal of barriers on U.S. goods and amendments to the current deal as they see necessary. The U.S. official, while underscoring South Korea's status as an important U.S. ally and key trading partner, said there was a need to ensure fair and balanced trade, citing the significant trade imbalance. The notification from the U.S. Trade Office was a long-expected move, given that President Trump has vowed to either revise or scrap the deal. During a summit with President Moon 2 weeks ago, President Trump jumped the gun, claiming the two countries were already renegotiating the FTA, one he has described as a horrible and job-killing deal. However, South Korean officials countered by saying the FTA has been mutually beneficial since it came into effect in 2012. Experts also point out, although the U.S. has a deficit with South Korea in the trade of goods, it has enjoyed sizable surpluses in the services sector under the deal. The terms of the agreement stipulate that if one side officially requests a convening of the joint FTA committee, the other party must respond within 30 days. The Trump administration must also inform Congress 90 days before the start of any renegotiations. This time frame, however, does not apply to the proposed meeting of the joint FTA committee, as it will involve only preliminary discussions rather than actual negotiations to change the terms of the deal. Yoo Jun-hee, Arirang News.